Hi, welcome to Unique Parenting. I am B Moise, and today I want to talk to you guys about technology and kids and really how to parent effectively in a digital world. I mean, technology is everywhere, and there's really not much you can do about it to avoid it. You can when they're young, when they're little, there's a lot you can do. You could just not have it. But as kids get older, it becomes difficult. It becomes a lot harder to manage technology and definitely manage technology safely. So we are a very technology friendly household, but it is with a lot of restrictions and guidelines, and it all started with slowly leaning into everything. I didn't just jump into it. I first learned all the technology things that I needed to know with every, digital device that I bring into my household, simply so I can kind of navigate it and understand it best for myself. So that leads me to point number one, which is you definitely want to know whatever it is you're bringing into your household, how does it work? Look at the parental features, look at all the, guidelines that you can do. Get someone who may be more technology friendly or savvy than you to incorporate a lot of things such as, parental blocks and inappropriate things that you don't want filtered through your child. Definitely make sure that you're doing that first. That's the first thing. It's, instead of being reactive, you want to be proactive, because once your child get into a messy world, it's kind of hard to undo some of the things that they've seen. Once you've seen it, you've seen it. So rule number one, learn technology. Rule number two, do technology with your child. So whatever my kids are doing, I do with them. Not all the time, but initially, just so I can kind of learn and figure out what's going on. And also it's really great bonding time because it's mommy and, kid time, and I get to learn what they're doing and I get to be part of their world, and it totally helps with the connection piece of me understanding what they're into. So do technology with your child, because that way it's a connecting and a bonding moment, but also you get to learn and navigate that world. Number three, randomly drop in. Just so that kids understand that, you are you possess this item that they're loaning. And I basically let my kids know whatever device they have, it's a loan. It really belongs to daddy and I, and whenever we want it, we ask for it, and we kind of do a random sweep. Now I have young kids, so we really don't have random sweep of anything. We're just looking at lots of PBS kids stuff and, teen things. So they're really, nothing crazy, but I've already set the tone. I've already set the expectation. So, which lead me to my last and final point of number four. Guidelines, rules should be dictated to a child prior to handing them this device. They need to understand what the expectations are, what the requirements are, what random checks would look like, and that this is just how this relationship is going to go. If you set a good baseline and a good foundation, you'll find that you'll have less issues with, trying to navigate that world. Now, neurodivergent children, people like myself, we do love technology. I can binge watch anything. I can. And sometimes I forget about time, and I forget about every other responsibilities that exist. So, and I'm an adult, so I understand that this is definitely something I need to teach my kids how to navigate around, because they have a similar brain to mine. So letting them know that, when I have obligations, I know not to do that, but children do not, because they're learning, and that's what they're here for, to learn and make mistakes. So make sure that you're definitely prioritizing the rules so that they understand these are the rules, this is what's expected, and know that they're going to make mistakes, they're going to fight back. All these things are supposed to happen. That's just what childhood is about, is really testing boundaries and really figuring out where you land. A lot of the things that you as a parent are doing right now, it's basically, you're not really going to see it. You're not going to see the benefit of it right now. So you're not going to, make rules Monday and then Wednesday you see it. Sometimes it comes later on, and that's just how parenting works. It's basically you get to reap the harvest of what you sow way later in life. But don't be discouraged, just do it anyway, especially with neurodivergent children who, are unique in their learning styles, and they just take a little bit longer to get the same piece of information as others. Some kids can learn it quicker than others. Some unique learners are quick learners. But technology tends to be one of those that's very hard and difficult to navigate once you go down that rabbit hole. Remember, connect with your kids and with technology, learn what they're learning, know all of the, protective safety features that you can put on these devices prior to handing it to your child. And just really figure out what's best for you and also what age to introduce it. It will be based on child by child because everyone is so different. My son can handle technology, no issues, because he likes to move anyway. So for him, he'll move with technology. He'll place it down when he's done. He's not really that fond of it. And he's 12. Well, my daughter will sit all day and just be on technology and not recognize that time has flown by. So he got introduced to it differently than she, and they have different rules because they're different people and they have different personalities. So just, really figure out what's going to work best for your family. And do not forget to pick up my book, Our Neurodivergent Journey. It is on Amazon and anywhere else that you can purchase a book. So in the meantime, I want you all to enjoy your unique parenting journey with your unique child.